Everyone's using ChatGPT wrong. Here's how I used it to blow up my content. For the past 30 days, I ran an experiment. I used ChatGPT to create every single piece of content I posted. No advanced prompts and no hours of script writing. Just one thing: strong, clear hooks. And the results? Wild. My carousels hit home. My reels took off and the engagement better than ever. I'm not only going to give you proofs. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how I use ChatGPT and a hook-first strategy to turn simple ideas into high-performing content and how you can do the same.
In this tutorial, not only I'm going to show you how I craft my hooks, I will also show you how I find that inspiration to have this hook. I feel like not a lot of people share the tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you because they never analyze and go back to what really worked for them. They find something, it worked for them, great. We get into the excitement and we are like, move on to the next thing. But it's really important, especially if you're a business, to go back and double down on what worked so that you can double down on what's already working and you can keep working without burning out. This is what this experiment was all about. So first things first, I'm going to give you a simple trick which you're going to absolutely love and you're going to really try doing it and you'll be mind blown. The first thing that I do is I spot trends, but not just trends, I spot entertaining trends. Everything in the entertainment industry. So movies, sports to an extent, all of what other creators are doing, something that is in the news, but it is a little entertaining. So not too controversial, not too serious, And then something within your own industry, plus if you are a coach, something to do with other coaches who are really successful, what they are doing in their business. So you literally become that sneaky detective as to what's working for them. Alright, I'll give you an example. Let's say F1 is the movie that launched in June, and that is the period when I was doing this experiment. So everything that I launched in June was purely 100% ChatGPT. F1 was the movie that launched in June. Brad Pitt was the star of the movie, right? So if I am in the digital product industry, maybe I could do some digital products into, if Brad Pitt ever goes broke tomorrow, this is what I would advise him to do as a 6-figure, 7-figure business strategist or a digital product strategist right there. The movie is trending, so obviously the superstar, the highlight of the movie, he's trending, right? Let's say you're in the fitness industry. Everyone talks about how cool the F1 business is. No one really talks about the mental or the physical toll it takes. This is what I do if I were a personal trainer for the F1 star. Maybe if you want to still take the movie into consideration, you can say if I were Brad Pitt's trainer while he was prepping for F1, this is how I train him. Or if I were a fitness trainer from an F1 driver, this is what I would do. So you get to understand what's trending right now. People are already looking into that. So if there's a new movie that's being launched, if there's a new hype that's going on social media, people are already looking into it. For example, some of the things that people really do, especially in the fitness industries, let's say something's really going viral. For example, matcha is going viral, right? Dubai chocolate really went viral. There's a cake recipe that goes viral. People from the fitness industry come and tell you that, hey, this is going viral and I know you will absolutely love it, you will devour it, you will forget your diet, but what if we could turn it high protein? You must have seen all of these videos. Dubai chocolate is great, but it has 0 grams of protein. Let's make it high protein. You're manipulating what's already trending into your own niche. Get it? Let's say you're in the mental, you're in the psychology niche. You are in some other niches and you're like, how do I manipulate something like a Dubai chocolate, which is like cooking, into this? You know how? Because chocolate is an emotion. Chocolate is a woman's favorite because anytime your mental health starts to tank and anytime you hit, you feel like you hit rock bottom, you resort to chocolate. And now with the Dubai chocolate, this is my guilty pleasure. But now because you are an advocate, you are someone who's like, take healthier choices, make healthier choices when you're not in the happy zone of your life, you manipulate it and say, this is what you can do better. So I'm not going to be the one who's going to stop you from having the viral Dubai chocolate, but this is how you can probably make it iron rich, protein rich, whatever, however you want to do it. So you see, there's a small way that you can do it. Alright, the next trick that I have for you is steal the viral hook. When I'm saying steal the viral hook, I'm not saying that you literally copy paste content, but the chances are that viral hook is going viral because the hook is so good. Okay, and when you're just starting out, it's easy for me to say manipulate the whole thing according to you, but you're just starting out, you're probably just figuring things out. Just take that hook and give your own spin to it. For example, let's say one of the hooks that really goes viral in my niche is how to start a business for $0. Now, I'm someone from the digital product niche. You may be someone who's a website designer. You may be someone who's doing drop shipping or print on demand. Do you really know how someone can start a business for $0 in your niche? If you really know that, that's it. So your hook was the same, how to start a business for $0, and that was your content. We're not copy pasting the content, right? That is what we are going to do. So you got to do it in your niche and other people's niches also. This is a tip that I keep giving in my community, that if you're just starting out, take that hook and now think about what I can do with it. For example, I never recommend people in my community that they create long ebooks, because nobody has the time to read ebooks. Plus, if people are buying from social media, they don't have the time to read ebooks, but they would love to have a video tutorial. So that's my recommendation, to create a video tutorial instead, or create small bundles that's a breakdown of the big ebook, but it feels like a lot of different things. It feels like I'm getting, a steal deal for the price of just one ebook, and people will buy it more. And that's exactly what I want you to do with your hooks as well. Even if you're using the exact same hook, give your own spin and edge to it and be honest with people. The other thing that really works is think about all of the niches that closely align with your niche. Something that you use in your daily life. For example, for me, I use manifestation techniques a lot. So for me, to use one of the hooks from the manifestation niches is interesting. One of the things that really happened in my content, one of the videos that I put out, was that this is how you can become rich, right? This is how you can get paid to exist. This is how you get paid to exist. I was literally reading that book and I thought, paid to exist, because what I'm doing on social media is I'm literally existing, I'm being myself, I'm recording a video, and then I'm obviously getting paid, all the sales are happening. This is a great hook, let's try it. In the comments I saw a lot of people, hey, this is the exact hook that someone else uses. They're in the manifestation niche, they're goddesses. And I saw that, how closely these things align. Someone might feel that, okay, you're copying it, but do you get my point? You don't just have to stick to a box of your own niche. If I'm a weight loss trainer, I'm only going to talk about weight loss hooks. You can even talk about bulking. People are talking about reverse dieting all the time. This is how you manipulate certain things. So steal that hook. And the easiest way to find a good hook is simply go and type in the search bar in Instagram or your TikTok, go type in the search bar and type the niche. You can type whatever niche you are in, and you go to the Reels tab, and there you will see all of the viral videos. So all of the videos that have millions and millions of views, go and study their hooks and try using that hook, giving your own spin to your own content. The exact same hook. One of the hooks that's very interesting that I used was how to build a 6-figure dropshipping business. So it was confusing for my audience, like she was always selling digital products and now she's talking about dropshipping. Was she building a dropshipping business in the background? No. But what I did was I gave a spin to it, saying that this is how you build a dropshipping business, 6-figure dropshipping business. And the second statement was, don't build a dropshipping business, do this instead to build a 6-figure business. And then I promoted digital products, creating your own digital products. You see, I used the exact hook that was going viral in the dropshipping niche, and then I gave my own spin to it. So a contradiction to the hook. This is the second strategy. My third strategy is the most simple strategy. It's the easiest, and having started YouTube, this has helped me so much. I literally go to YouTube and type in the topic, and I'll find the most viral videos that have millions of views again. So viral, when you are trying to go viral, and if you have 10 followers, 1,000 and 2,000, 5,000 is viral, by the way. But when you're trying to find a viral topic that is booming like anything, stick with the million views. Anything that has, go to YouTube, type in the search bar, type in just the topic or the question that you have. You don't have to be picture perfect. It doesn't have to be a well-structured question. Type it. And then look for videos that have millions of views. In those videos, look at the thumbnail and the title, because both of them have worked together. So now that title is probably the hook of your own video, which is your short form content on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, anywhere. And make sure that the title, obviously, the thumbnail is not going to harm the whole title all the time, right? Because these two things are working together. The title is the hook, and the keywords in the thumbnail, if there are any, if you can use those keywords in your content, keep using them in your content. The easiest advice, the most amazing advice that you can think of, that is the third thing that I do to craft good hooks. So far, if you see, I literally haven't used any crafting skills as much as I have used manipulation skills, as much as I have used, finding inspiration. That's it. Because here's the thing, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You literally can go on with what's already working and use it as your leverage. I always keep saying manipulation is taken as a bad word. It literally is amazing when it comes to content, when it comes to sale, but you have to use it to create your own leverage. And now let's come to the strategy of crafting hooks that everybody uses. A lot of people also teach about it, and it works because it works. Your hook can be divided into 4 types. Okay, I'll start with the easiest one, which is FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. So any hook that is, if you don't do this by the end of December, you'll have no money in January. If you don't do this in August, you will not have 6-pack abs, while winter comes. You'll be a couch potato in winter. So anything FOMO that feels like, okay, if I don't do this right now, I'll miss out. If you don't watch this video till the end, you'll probably stay broke your entire life. If you don't watch this video till the end, you will miss out on losing 5 kgs in the next 30 days. That's FOMO. That's the easiest thing. If you can use FOMO somehow, use that. The second thing is storytelling. So I'm sure right now you can see a lot of people are sharing their personal stuff. And that's how they're building creator-led businesses. They're literally starting brands on social media. And they start with simple hooks. They're like, hi, I'm Paridhi and I'm a 32-year-old in Australia. So they're not just starting exactly with what they do, because that's how it starts to sound salesy. They're first creating a very personalized storytelling hook, and then they're revealing exactly what they intend to do with their social media accounts. This is where a lot of creators go wrong, because when it comes to storytelling, especially storytelling hooks, creators think that I'll announce like I'm Paridhi and I sell digital products, because intentionally or unintentionally that portrays that, hey, I'm Paridhi, buy my digital products. Instead, I would say, hi, I'm Paridhi and I'm a 32-year-old immigrant in Australia. And then I start something. So that's hyper personalized. It feels like nobody is telling you something. I'm just sharing my story. So you're feel free to stick around, feel free to go away. Now these are the kind of hooks that necessarily don't go viral because they're super personalized, right? But the storytelling makes people stick and watch till the end, because whenever there's a story involved, people feel like, okay, I want to know her journey, I want to know her more. This is a chance for people to know you more. And with storytelling videos, people are bound to go and look at your profiles. So if you ever see, when you share a storytelling video, even if it's not working in terms of views or the sales, your profile visits will increase. People now want to know you more. So that's how strategically you use. I still love it, even though it doesn't go mega viral on day one, but it does work out for me in my profile views. And then you can always pair these 4 together to create one simple hook. And I'm going to show you that. This is probably going to be a longer video, but I like it. The third thing that we're going to talk about is, of course, we've talked about FOMO. Of course, we have talked about storytelling. Now we're going to talk about controversy. People don't like this one. See, this is going to give you eyeballs, the good and the bad ones. So this is not for the weak. Controversial hooks are not for the weak. If you really want to go viral, mega viral, controversial hooks are the best, because they state your opinion so boldly that people who align with you obviously become your community, but people who don't align with you will now hate you like anything, and they will show their hate. The good thing there is, remember, first of all, have thick skin, because it's just somebody else's defense mechanism, so that's fine. It's getting you the comments, getting you the shares, getting you the likes, and you're getting viral with it. Plus, our agenda is to create that community of people who are actually engaged with us, because those are the people who will actually buy from us. Those are the people who will defend us in public, and when people defend you in public, they become your community, eventually become loyal to you. So this is not for the weak, but controversial opinion. And you must have seen hooks that just simply start with controversial opinion, but a 9-to-5 job is not a blocker in your 9-to-5 job is not a blocker in your business. Because a lot of people right now preaching that, quit your 9-to-5. But suddenly someone's out there and saying, controversial opinion, 9-to-5 is not a blocker. And then they can target emotions like, you think you don't have the time, you think you don't have the energy, but what if I told you 9-to-5 actually helped me fuel my business? That literally happened with me, right? Instead of crying about, oh, I don't like my 9-to-5, I used it as leverage. It was giving me the stable income. So I was getting the stable income while I was building my business. And then when I built a business, that I was ready to take the leap of faith and go all in. I went all in. So that's how you use controversy. And the final one that we're going to use, which actually you don't necessarily need to use always, but it is needed, especially if you're looking to make sales, and that is wins. Okay, I'm going to share more stuff here. I feel like this is a long video I can do. I can ramble on for 30 minutes. But this win is very simple. This win has to be a small win. This win is I'm not talking about, hey, I, made $1 million, got 1 million followers. No. I'm talking about a win that is so small. Today, I sat in the driving seat for the first time. Today, I sat in a train in a public transport in Australia for the first time. Today, I took my first international flight. Today, I lost 0.2 kgs. Today I got the tooth that has been bugging me for 4 months extracted. That is the little win I'm talking about. Because these are the little wins people really, really get connected to. These are things that a lot of people are not sharing. I shared when I got 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I shared it very openly, very bluntly. I was so excited. But here's also the thing. When you're sharing your wins and your successes, the small little wins, the energy has to be like it is $1 million win. The energy has to be like, oh my god, this is the life-changing moment of my life that has happened. It has to show through your personality, through your content, through your visual aspect of your page. It has to be in your voice, it can be in your demeanor, it can be the way you were dressing up today, maybe. You understand the facial expressions of, oh my god, 500 followers, something like that. That has to happen. And I'm going to teach you how to pair all of this together. Not always, obviously you're not going to pair maybe a controversy with a win. You can do that, but all of this together is going to be a lot of single pot pie. We don't like that. But let's say you create FOMO and storytelling. So FOMO is where you say, skip this video at your own risk, because people who don't will become master ChatGPT engineers. And then instead of actually giving them the steps, I create a document which has all the steps. But my second statement after my FOMO hook is, the second statement, which is another hook, is, what if I told you I created all of my ChatGPT prompts from scratch, and those exact prompts helped me create my first digital product? Still, the story is going on. If you want to know that hack or the prompt or how you do that, comment this keyword and you can share that document with people. Or from that point on, you can start sharing it in your video. So that's easily how you can. Let's say you want to combine controversy and win. So you can say, unpopular opinion, but getting YouTube subscribers is the hardest thing on the planet. But I was able to get 500 subscribers in less than 10 days. Let me show you how. And then in that let me show you how, you can even share storytelling. So that's how you combine all of these hooks. This is literally a hooks masterclass right now, because you don't need a lot of tough strategies to crack a hook. It has to come from your heart. And the more you try to, take inspiration from the world out there, from all the content that is out there, we're actually living in a generation where now we literally have case studies and we have inspiration that we probably didn't have 5 years ago. So that's a great thing. Go study that content. And tomorrow, who knows, even if you don't use all of these strategies, you can create a case study of yourself. And that case study by itself becomes a type of hook that you can share with people. That's how awesome this space is. I will see you in the next video.
Honestly, I'm blown away by this experiment. But it doesn't surprise me that AI is not the future, it is now. Subscribe for more.